Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. I'm wearing my caveman shirt since so many of you guys like to come on here and try to read me and tell me that I look like a caveman. Well, you guys can suck it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and eat this delicious breakfast I have here. I'm having vegan chorizo and tofu egg tacos. I have, um, what do you call it? Cherry tomatoes, green onions, tofu egg. Hold on, you guys. I have to go ahead and block this person real quick. Already got a troll in here. Um, but yeah, so I have chorizo, tofu egg. Then I have my tortillas over here. I decided to bake the tortillas with the vegan cheese on them already. And I have some avocado right on the side. Just so that I can add it to the tacos as I go. And to wash it all down with some fresh juice from my sister's company. This is the Pineapple Sunshine Bliss. I believe that's what this one is. It's so good. This is my second one. It's delicious, you guys. Anime says, "Where's the waffles and bacon at though? We don't do waffles and bacon in this house. I like waffles, but bacon is evil and murder to the poor pig." Also, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this with some salsa from Trader Joe's. Salsa authentica. Salsa authentica. Anime says the juice looks good. The juice is delicious. Like, I am really excited for that. But I want to start with the taco first because I think it's going to be a little bit spicy. Oh, I didn't get any jalapenos. Should I go get some jalapenos? No, I don't feel like getting up. I'm going to stay with you guys because then I have to go in there and pull them. That's just a lot. It's too much. I'm not doing it. Let's get into this taco. So I got my taco here. I decided to bake it in the toaster oven just for a little bit, you know. I'm going to put the soy chorizo in here first, just for the base. Little soy chorizo. It's already pretty high in salt content. This isn't the healthiest breakfast, but it's so good, and I'm so excited to eat it because I love this kind of vibe. And then I'm going to put the tofu egg in here next. Little tofu egg moment. I think I'll top it off with the avocado. But let's put some of this, and then we'll put some cherry tomatoes. Hold on, let me block this person for even asking me such an ignorant question. Perfect. Sugar Pudding says, "Good morning, Rob." Good morning, Sugar Pudding. Robbie says, "I just had a nice sausage, egg and cheese sandwich this morning." All right, that sounds like a heart attack. Poured says oh, my soul. Yeah, my soul. 420 says, "How is that not healthy?" Well, because it's processed. Tofu's processed. Chorizo is processed too. The cheese is processed. It's a wheat tortilla. Those kind of things. It's not like I know better. I'm alkaline more. Like, I know about the alkaline living. So anything I don't eat that's alkaline feels unhealthy to me. But I love the flavor of this. This is like so good. Look at this, you guys. Oh wait, I have to put the avocado on real quick. Gotta get the avocado. He said it's vegan though. Yeah, it's vegan. Sorry, autocorrect issues. No, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, you had a vegan one. Vegan bacon? Looks good and healthy. Somebody said it looks good and healthy. I mean, it's healthier than it could be, that's for sure. If it was not vegan, it would not be. It would not. It's definitely healthier than it would be if it wasn't vegan. So I'll give it that. I'll give it that because there's no cholesterol in here at least. All right. It said clean eats. What you eating? Looking good and healthy. Thank you. Now Cape says, "Now let me ask you, how much was the avocado?" Ooh, like $2. Avocados are expensive, you guys. Avocados are very expensive. All right. So here's the taco here. Somebody said, "What is alkaline?" I don't really want to go into that. I did a whole episode. You can watch it on my YouTube. Search Rock Mercury Alkaline, and I go into what alkaline is, but that's a whole nother story. But go to Dr. Sebi too. He's the one that really knows. And Dr. Sebi's son, Victor Bowman, he's excellent. He knows exactly what the foods are that help our body resonate. It's basically the most digestible bottle for your food. The most digestible types of food for your body. That's what I meant to say. What's the stuff that's called chicken of the woods? That's a type of mushroom. All right, so this Ooh, yeah, look at that taco, you guys. She looks good. She looks like a pretty one. She's pretty. Like she's a baddie. She's a baddie McBadson, and I'm excited. I'm gonna put a little bit more green onions on her because she deserves to be dressed in the finest, the finery of it all. All right, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She came through. She came through. She's here. She said present. Flavor said present. Mm. Mm-hmm. Very, very good. Very, very good. Sugar Pudding's laughing at me. Applesauce. Sausage says, not the messy bite with the beard involved. And Miss Virgo says, Hot Rock, that food is good. It's very good. Midnight says, that's how I be acting when the food is good too. It's just, it's a moment in time in life. Y'all, come on. Come on, Breakfast Taco. Come do Breakfast Taco. Mm. Democratic Party USA says vote blue 2022. Absolutely not. The Democratic Party is the worst party ever. They are so corrupt. I will never vote for them. In fact, I'm gonna block you. Goodbye. Let me do it. Robbie says, can I get the recipe? Ask my sister. You gotta go to my sister's page. She's cooked most of this. I just warmed up the taco shells and got my tomatoes cut up and stuff. Ooh, toasted this. Look at that juice. It looks so pretty. Mm. Oh my god, I live for this juice. This pineapple juice. There's other stuff in here too, but it's just so good. Pineapple Sunshine Bliss. Oh baby. Apple user says, "Oh, calm down, joke." What are you talking about? Did I miss your comment? Not the messy bite. Oh, I see. Yeah. Miss Virgo says, "I'm getting ready to make homemade chicken Caesar salad." It says Caesar with an S, but I know what you meant to say. I know what you meant. It's probably Surrey messing you up. Enjoy your Caesar salad. I'm gonna pretend you said vegan chicken. Y'all. On point. I think all I want is a little more salsa on there. And we're good. Touch more salsa. There we go. How's your day, Rock? Says D4. The day has started off very well. I woke up early. And I woke up early, then I went back to sleep again. That's always nice to have that, middle moment. I don't know, to go back to bed is just nice. That's the joy of owning your own company. When you get to go back to bed. But it's just been a very, peaceful morning. The weather looks good outside. I don't know how the weather actually is, but I'm gonna go check it out. What are you eating? I'm eating breakfast tacos. Vegan breakfast tacos. Slug Slime says, "Hey Rock, what's up, Slug Slime? So happy to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Hope you're well in Seattle. Oh my god. I am so here for this. So, I'm sorry y'all, but we gotta talk about Kanye. We gotta talk about Kanye a little bit because some more drama has come up with Ari Emanuel, who is one of the true Hollywood gatekeepers. And Kanye called him out. He called him out on Instagram, which is dangerous because Ari is a dangerous person. He may seem like just a normal person, whatever. Not at all. Very, very dangerous. Very sketchy. Very powerful in Hollywood. And I was kind of shocked that he actually called him out. Because anyone in Hollywood knows who that person is, who Ari Emanuel is. Anyone who's powerful, who's in the know, like in the industry, and actually working and making money from the industry, you know who this person is. And the way he was able to try to bankrupt Kanye West should disturb us all. But I feel like the racism in America is just blocking people from really caring. They're just like, oh, just a mad black man out there saying stuff and do. I just feel like that's what it's giving right now. It makes me sad to see. Mm. It makes me sad that we're gonna watch another. This is like a crucifixion. You know what Kanye's going through right now? What Kanye's going through is a crucifixion, a modern crucifixion. And I find it disturbing that we're all okay with it. We're just like, oh, well, he deserves it. He shouldn't have said that. Like, what did he say? People can't even fully pinpoint what he said that makes it worth destroying his empire. This man, Ari Emanuel, took the richest black man in the world, billionaire, multi-billionaire, and made him not a billionaire within days. I'll say weeks. I give him weeks. Because he didn't want it to make it too fast. But he definitely did it within very quick time. It was all premeditated, all based off of a jealous, racist, a racist type of intention, like a motive, a racist motive. Like this person we know, this industry, we're not confused that the Hollywood industry, it's a dark place. You know, like I've been in Hollywood since I was 15, maybe a little before then. And I was born and raised in LA. You know, I've been around the biggest celebrities. It doesn't faze me because I know how corrupt it is. It doesn't like make me like, oh my God, I met Tom Hanks. Oh my God, Julia Roberts. Oh, Will Smith. I don't care about these people. These people, they pay me. These are just corporations. These people, like, they are all owned by people like Ari Emanuel and his associates, I should say. You know, there's a group of people who really run this and who gatekeep and do malicious things to keep people in the dark. And I'm just very, like, disturbed how fast we're just letting this happen to him and we're laughing about it. We're just laughing at him. Dickinson says, you are from Carlsbad, New Mexico? No, I don't even know where that is. I got this shirt from Goodwill, and I like that it said caveman on it. I like the shirt, the color of the shirt. There's a caveman on there. And I got it because these trolls online always come on and say, oh, it's a caveman. Even though I look better than them, I'm richer than them, and did I say I'm better than them already? Yeah. All those things. But they still try to call me a caveman. And so it's like, here's a caveman shirt for you. Now what? I'm in on your joke too. Is it still a joke? I don't care either way. I bought the shirt because it's cute. Dickinson says, oh, I see the shirt. That's where I am at. Oh, you're in Carlsbad. What are the chances that this is the first time I ever wore this shirt? This is the very first time. I've never, like, I just washed it and wore it because I got it from Goodwill, so you gotta wash it. But that's amazing that you're literally from here. That's the chances that I will have somebody. Is that a big place? I don't even know where Carlsbad even is, to be really honest. I'm not good at geography. I didn't even know it was in New Mexico. Until you told me that just now, I had no idea it was in New Mexico. And I've been to New Mexico before. But I always drive through it. I only stop for gas. I just, not on purpose. I just don't know where to go. And when you're on the Highway 10, there's no like real big cities on the 10 freeway that's like you want to stop in. So I just always pass through. You said no, it's a small oil field town. That's crazy that you would be on my live right now. That's that's amazing. Well, shout out to you, Dickens. I call you Dickens because I think it's SCM. Anyways, I hope I don't get banned for even saying your name. um, you know, Troy Bridges says you are very handsome, beautiful skin. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Mark Wilson says I make you my friend. You have a new subscriber, a good soul. I will keep watching. Thank you so much, Mark Wilson. Thank you. And to anyone who's in the community that, or one of the communities that Kanye apparently offended, this is not to attack anyone. This is talking about somebody having free speech, an artist having free speech to express their art and being torn down and destroyed by a group of people. Not the entire religion, not the entire group of, not the entire people who identify with what Ari Emanuel identifies as, but these people who run Hollywood. And it's not racist or anti anything to be real about that. To be real and to talk about that and discuss the gatekeepers. Even a billionaire has gatekeepers. It's not about money, it's about power, you know? Let's see. Toko says, you look like Terrence McKenna. All right, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to tell you if I look like Terrence McKenna. I don't even know who this is, so I'm going to look them up right now. TERANCE McKenna. MCK. Okay, here he is. Images. What? This man is a white man. I mean, I don't look like what? Just because he has a beard and hair? Is he a white man? He looks white to me. I don't agree. I think that's a far stretch. Nothing wrong with Terrence McKenna. I have no idea who this man is. Seems handsome. I have no issue with him, but like, I don't think I look like him. Is he an artist or something? American psychedelic? Anarch psychedelic? Sued? Okay, I have no idea who this is. But anyways, I don't have time to look too much. I want to read my comments. B. Rivera says, hello from Florida. Hello, Florida. I love Florida. How are you doing? I love Miami. Look at my taco burrito. Taco burrito for my band. Don't be fooled with all my money. I still have to eat tacos, honey. So fluffy on the inside and altogether yummy. Don't be fooled. Taco burrito for my band. Taco flavored kisses for my band. Taco flavored kisses. Oh, racist. Y'all. I can't believe South Park got away with that. South Park is so savage for doing poor Jennifer Lopez that way. She deserved it though. Santana says, serious question. Does your mustache tickle your lip? Absolutely. Moneybag says, it's more about power than money. Facts, that's right. Toko said, skull face. Troy Bridges is laughing at me. Toko said, yes, he's white. Yeah, what in the world? Yeah, why you saying I look like him? I'm definitely not white. The official Brimlow says, you know, some of them think we all look the same. But how do we all look the same if you're telling me that I look like a white person? I don't know. I just think we look completely different. I think just because I have a beard and he has a beard too, is not enough to say somebody who looks like somebody else. Like, there's some people who I actually do look like, but not this one. I am Remy says, good morning, handsome. Hi, Remy. Curtis Gaston says, you still got my Moley Hatchet cassette. What in the world is that? Santana says, not the taco song. Taco taco burrito? No, for real, y'all. South Park was dead wrong for that song. They were wrong. And you know I love South Park. And I will always laugh at that episode. But deep in my heart, I know that episode was racist and hilarious. But Jennifer Lopez was not happy about that episode. I think she tried to sue them. But anyways, I hope she lost. Even though I do like her movie, she has a movie called Being a Stripper or something. I don't think that's the name of the movie, but it's basically the premise of it. It's like, I'm a stripper, and I'm a scammer too, which is obvious. All strippers are scammers, but it's like, it was a good movie. I was actually very surprised. I really enjoyed that movie. I don't know what the movie was called, because somebody told me what that movie was called. I went to the movie theaters to watch it, but I forgot what it's called. Didn't it win an award or something, or got nominated? This juice is giving me all my life. Toko says, official Brimo, although I said he looks like a white dude, so... Yeah, exactly. The Godfather says, is that from South Park, what you said, what you did? Absolutely from South Park. If you don't know that, then you need to go off my page right now, because how dare you not know South Park episodes? I'm just kidding. You can stay. Everybody can stay. Backend says, how's it going? It's going amazingly. J Rose says, money is power. No, power is power. Power is power. Money is not power. Because if you're the one that, let's see, if you're the one that prints the money, is money still power to you, or is it something you can print? So think about that for a second. Who prints the money? What agency? Is that part of the government? Is the Federal Reserve part of the government, or is it a separate agency? Who runs that? If you can print money, is it still power? Or does the power come in the action of being able to print money? Welcome to the Illuminati. Alright, I almost fell into my food. Well, I think that you guys need to learn about the government. Backend says, how's it going? It's going so well. Well, it's already answered that. West Bay says, your skin is everything. Thank you. Santana says, what are you drinking? Looks refreshing. I'm drinking a pineapple sunshine bliss, baby, from my sister's company, Lazarus Kitchen. We're going to be doing a launch to her website very soon. So I will keep you guys tuned for that. If there's anything you guys can purchase, even if you're not in Houston, I'm trying to make sure there's products for you guys, even if you're not in the area, because right now we only do people in the area. Best juices, though. Made with love. Back End Hun says it looks great, good AF. It's very good, y'all. This taco's everything. Keys Clips says, when's the last time you got a haircut? Keys Clips, when's the last time you had a educated question or a brain cell in your brain? When's that last time? I'll go from then. That's the last time I got a haircut. The last time you had a brain cell? The last time you had an educated response or remark to make to someone or to contribute to a conversation? Whenever you last had that is when I last had my haircut. Al the Godfather says, you kind of look Afro-Persian. I've never been to Africa, and I don't even know where Persia is. So, Santana said, Hustle. Is the movie called Hustle? Is that really what the movie's called for? Like, it's just called Hustle? The whole movie? Not J Lo making a whole movie called Hustle, because she is a hustler. I'll never forgive J Lo for what she did to Mariah Carey. She let them make her a pawn. To attack Mariah. J Lo Hustle. Oh, it's called Hustlers. It's called Hustlers. That makes more sense. For a moment, since we're on the whole J Lo situation, by the way, Keke Palmer was in that movie. Love Keke Palmer. Cardi B Word was in that movie too. Ew. She did terrible in that movie. But it was definitely her place. Like, she was just acting from her own experience of being a hustling stripper. So, whatever, Cardi B Word. I'm sorry, I'm a bard to the heart. Like, I can't do it, Cardi. And I've actually, like, dealt with Cardi personally. And I just, like, I feel like what she did, like, she comes off, she tries to act nice and stuff for business moves. But I don't like how she treats Nicki Minaj and how she's so obsessed with her. And she's just like a boss. She's an op. She's an op. So, Cardi, if you're watching this, F you and F Jason Lee. Because both of y'all are fake and phony. Troy Bridges says, can you share what you use on your skin, please? Well, I have a new company coming out where I will show you the recipes for the shea butter that I make myself. I use African unrefined shea butter. I mix it with organic essential oils, depending on what I want for that day. My company is called SlayShea.com. SlayShea, S-L-A-Y, Shea, S-H-E-A.com. But right now, it's not up right now. So, hold on. Hold your horses. We're launching soon. I'm working with my team. But I don't know if I'm going to sell you guys, like, the actual stuff, because I think I'd rather give you guys a kit. Like, I sell you guys a kit from Amazon that I like. I work with Amazon. I have a partnership with them. So I do get some money when you order. But anyway, I'll sell you guys a kit of what you need to make the oils, and then you make it at home. It's really simple. That way you can make it with the exact amount of fragrance and essential oils that you want for your skin type. I think that's the best way to do it, because if I sold you guys the actual oils, like, that's a lot of work for me, and a lot of liability. And I'm not really interested in doing all that right now. Like, I have too many companies I'm running, and I just don't like selling products that are consumable or external use. Because the skin is an organ, so technically, if you put it on your skin, it's kind of a consumable still. Even though it's considered a topical product, I still see it as consumable. And this is in my company. It's my sister's company. She's willing to take liability, but no, I'm not. I don't know if I have that for me. T. Lewis says, you're beautiful to me. Thank you. What juice is that? This juice is pineapple sunrise. She Love Mia says, what's your ethnicity, if you don't mind me asking? I am American. American pride. I'm American. Thank you for asking. Okay. What's your ethnicity? If you already asked that, oh wait. Shantae says, that looks so good. What you're eating, it's amazing. Very tasty. What you eating? I'm eating breakfast tacos with chorizo and vegan eggs. Al the Godfather says, Cardi B is often openly racist and people ignore it. I know. It's so crazy. And just because I have some involvement in the fashion industry and advertisement industry, I've had to work with her multiple times. And I just feel like she acts all fake when you're giving her what she wants, but then she'll flip on you behind the scenes, or like when you're at a party when she gets a few drinks in her. She doesn't drink that often, but like I just feel like she's like a gangster. Like she's this opportunist. She'll do whatever it takes, and I don't like the way that she's like behind the scenes. She'll talk so much about Nicki Minaj. She just is obsessed with her, but that people are acting like as if Nicki's obsessed with Cardi. Like the same way, like when Nicki Minaj says, she said, I watch B words take a bath. I watch these bees take a bath with me. What she say? Oh, like basically like she's like all these girls are her sons. I forget the exact lyric that she used, but it was like in her song. I think was it Chun Li or Barbie Things? Barbie Things. It was in one of the songs. Nicki Minaj just read her, and like girl. Let me find this. Let me find this lyric so I can say it right because I don't want Nicki Minaj being mad at me. I love Nicki Minaj so much, and that's not why I don't like Cardi. It's because Cardi's fake. Nicki Minaj, bath with me. I'm trying to figure out what that lyric is. Dang it! What's the lyric? Where is it? Oh yeah. Spoken tarantula, truffle. That's truffle butter. That's not the right one. Dang it. Take a bath. Come on, please. Come on, lyrics. Oh, tell them. Wait, she says, here's the lyrics. Those LLC. Oh, it's in the LLC lyrics. Yeah, that's the one. I just took that beat and make that beat in LLC. Let me see. I gotta find the lyrics so I can read it exactly how it goes. Here we go. So it says, I love this lyric. So she says, "Cause the skill." She says, "Took a break, took a little break, but I'm back to me, trying to make a new Nicki. Where the factory?" Yes, she took a little break, but I'm back to me, trying to make a new Nicki. Where the factory? They'll never toe to toe on a track with me. There'll never be another one after me. 'Cause the skill level's still just a half of me. Blasphemy, my N words will blasphemy. All these low IQ H's, HOEs, baffle me. Tell them that tell them that I watch bees take a bath for me. Tell them that I wash B words, take a bath for me. Cause that's her sons. These are her sons. So she's like, I wash y'all. I wash you guys, take a bath for me. Like, that's my, Cardi is her son. And I wonder now though, I do wonder now that Nicki Minaj has her own son, does she feel bad about calling all these B words her sons? Because it's like, they're not worthy to be her son. She has her own son now. Like, they're not worthy to be the brother or sister to Papa Bear. And also, like, how it's crazy that we don't even know his real name. I don't think she's told anybody his real name. I don't know his real name. I don't think Nicki Minaj has told anyone because she's really kept it a secret. Nobody knows his real name, the baby's name. And I think that's iconic because she's like the most famous person. But yet nobody knows her kid's name. And she's just trying to protect his life in a way. And she still posts him, but it's like different because she doesn't. Like if she ever wanted to take him off a line, people will forget what he looks like because it's like when he grows up, you're not gonna remember how like kids grow up in different ways. You're not gonna always recognize a kid based on how they look as a kid. So he can have his own life if he ever decided not to be in the public light again. And so she protected his name from people being able to try to read him or try to take that name and make it an LLC, whatever she wants. I don't know. I just find it so interesting. Like, oh, I love the art of Nicki Minaj. And I love that people keep trying to tear her down and they try to make a new Nicki with the factory, but they'll never toe to the track on the track with her at all. They'll never. She doesn't even write her songs. We let that happen. We're just like, oh, like for Nicki, they're like, oh, she doesn't write her song. They try to lie and act like she doesn't write her songs and question her pen work. like Safari and his clown self. Watching Safari's behavior now, it's like, how did he ever get a bad B like Nicki Minaj? Like, how did he ever get that back in the day? And he had the audacity to say he wrote for her, which he apologized for and said he's lying. But like, how did he ever get Nicki Minaj? Yeah, the D is large, it's substantial, but still, Nicki Minaj, him? How? Safari and Nicki? Wow. And the new clowns that he's dating now, these like these build-a-bees, that's what I call them, build-a-bees, bitchs, you know. That's what I would say, but I can't say it because it's TikTok. But anyway, these build-a-bee words out here, he's over here parading them around, but they'll never toe-to-toe on a track with Nicki. So anyway, I'm over it. But yeah, Cardi B is openly racist, and I don't understand. Like, she post a revenge P word video on Twitter about the artist Akbar. But who got banned? Akbar did. She never posted anything. But she's the one that gets banned? That's racism. It's so racist. That back and forth they had on Twitter, and then it's just disturbing what she's able to get away with. People just love seeing this woman Cardi, and Cardi says the N-word all the time. She's not even black. It's just ridiculous. Mark L says is laughing, and my ex-husband used to work with Cardi too, and snakes work together, I guess. Snakes slither together. But my ex-husband loves Cardi, and I'm like, and I was always for Nicki. I always defended him because he was in the industry too. He was like big. He was big in the industry. Now he's like washed up and tired. But he worked with her. He was one of the first people to be hiring Cardi B when she was just a stripper H word. And so it's just very interesting to see how all this turned around. Marky's laughing, and then Yo Neck Your Body says she ain't watching you. You don't know my life. She could be watching. She's a troll. Cardi's definitely a troll. So says the person who doesn't even have her number. You. She Love Mia says it's crying face. Jay says for real. Oh, you guys are saying that. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. You guys are so ignorant. You guys don't even know what I do for my career. So, Cardi, if you are watching, you're basic. You're tired. Humble Hustler says, what you eating, big dog? I'm eating a delicious breakfast taco. And by the way, these artists be on side accounts, watching people's pages and trolling. They have nothing better to do but to be obsessed with themselves and their narcissism. Like, whatever. Humble Hustler says, I said that already. HP Max says, those are 100% facts, yes. D-Buck says, why would she be watching you? Because I'm a baddie. I'm a boss, and I have more talent than she has in her whole body in my left finger. Just the left finger, just this one. That little tiny left finger is more talent than her whole body. Let's see, next question. Al the Godfather says, I don't think anyone cared about Jason Lee since the 90s. Did they even care then? I didn't know he existed in the 90s. All I know is that Armand Higgins cleared him. He cleared and buried Jason Lee 20 feet under. So Jason Lee's bigger, so he needs 20 feet under. 20 feet underground. Armand Higgins. Gone. I finished watching it today. Because they used to be friends. Him and Jason Lee. He was trying to be friendly with him. Avocado. But you can't be friends with fake people. That's what I've realized in this industry. If they're fake, you gotta separate right away, because that fakeness is waiting to stab you the second it can, to stab you in the back. Mark L says, "Who is Jason Lee?" Exactly. That's yeah. Don't worry about it. Humble says, what are you eating? Breakfast taco, vegan. Queen Poet says, do you have anything for sensitive skin? Use less essential oil, I guess, or certain types of essential oils that aren't as acidic. Like not too much tea tree oil, possibly, or lavender might be good for you, for just to relax your skin. Um, Maybe oregano oil might be helpful. A touch of that instead of tea tree oil, or maybe a little bit less tea tree oil. I don't know. It depends. But oregano oil is I think it's pretty decent for sensitive skin. Humble Hustler says, I don't like neither. Well, it's better than liking Cardi, I guess. Some comments were filtered to protect the community's experience. Great. We don't want those comments. T Brown says, hey Rock, how you doing? I'm doing great, T Brown. Thank you for being here. I feel like I totally got off track and stopped talking about the Kanye situation with Ari Emanuel and all the corruption that's going on in Hollywood. Everything. Santana says, I missed what you said you were drinking. I got a phone call. I'm drinking a pineapple sunshine bliss with ginger. I think ginger in here. Just very delicious. Mostly pineapple juice though. Fresh pineapple juice. Gorilla, Humble Hustler says, you like Gorilla. That's an artist, right? I don't really know if I like Gorilla or not. Santana says, Build a Bee. Yeah, I'm gonna make a song called Build a Bee, but it's gonna be called really the real word, Build a Bitch. Santana says, you're a joy to watch. I don't know why this is my first time seeing your account. Well, I'm so happy you're here, Santana. Thank you for joining in today. Troy Bridget says, love the way you check people. You do it so smooth, LOL. I'll just be reading. Al the Godfather says, people moved on from Cardi to Doja Cat and Sweetie. Doja Cat, I do support. She's very talented. She's a real artist. I hope she doesn't retire. I know she said she was going to, but she's a joy to work with. Is a very genuine, loving person. Passionate person. Passionate. Really happy for her. She has great music. I personally don't listen to. I've listened to the album, but I don't like listen to her music often because I'm just a creature of habit. I love listening to Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Toni Braxton, Azealia Banks, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. Like, I have a very specific list of who I listen to, but I did listen to her album, and it was a good album. It's just that, like, I'm attached to certain songs, so when I want to hear a song, it's my same songs I like to hear. But if that artist makes a new record, then I go listen to the new record of the new artist. Like, I have my main artist that I just ride for. And yeah. T Brown says, oregano smells really strong. I take a few drops of oregano oil daily by mouth, and it's so strong. Yeah, but it may boost the immunity in your skin, possibly. So I would play around with that. That's why I want to make the books of how to like put the oils in your, like to make your own oil. You know, if I do that, then you'll be able to really just like make the type of shea butter that works best for you. That's the goal. Umbo says yes. Okay. Willie Williams says handsome. Thank you. Al the Godfather says I thought you'd be a Queen fan because of the Mercury. Oh, Queen. Yeah. I mean, that's not why my name is that. It kind of is, but not fully. It's Rock Mercury. I do love Freddie Mercury. I think he's like an awesome figure. I don't listen to Queen that often, but I do know Queen. I know the songs. I'm just saying what I listen to like daily. But I do know Queen songs. I do. I think Freddie Mercury is an icon, a legend. Um, and yeah, so I don't have anything against Queen at all. What would you recommend for hair growth? Mm, I need to recommend something for myself. I'm still trying to grow my hair back, but I think tea tree oil is helpful to help to help cleanse out any clogged hair follicles, but like not just on its own. It needs to be inside of um, your shea butter or like some type of oil as a carrier oil. Let me see. Let me look this up though. I'm gonna see which ones. Essential oils for hair growth. Essential oils for hair growth. 5 essential oils for your hair. Best oil for hair growth. Let me see this one. Healthline.com. Let's try that one. Overview. Lavender essential oil. I love lavender. Oh, it just smells so amazing, especially before nighttime. If you do your bath time at night, I do my showers at nighttime mostly. Sometimes I do it in the morning, but I always take a nice warm shower. I put the oils on after. But lavender oil puts you right to sleep in the best way. So lavender, they're saying peppermint oil, but I don't really use peppermint essential oil because Dr. Sebi said that it's like GMO, so I don't use it. Rosemary essential oil, that's on here. Cedarwood, okay. I don't know about cedarwood. I never used it. I've had it in my deodorants, but not like on its own as an oil, so I'm not sure about that one. But it's good to see this. I might buy some of that cedarwood essential oil. Lemongrass essential oil is another one. Um, and thyme essential oil. I would definitely say thyme would be a good one. I do have that in my box. Thyme essential oil. Clary sage. I do use sage. That's great. All of these oils I have. Tea tree oil. I mean, most of them I have. Tea tree oil is amazing. I do use that every day. Um, Lang essential oil. I have no idea what that even is. Yes, Lang. It's spelled Ylang 2 times. I don't know what that is. So, and then horsetail plant extract oil. I don't know about horsetail, but y'all can try it. Y'all can try that out. Anybody tried horsetail plant extract oil? All I know is that a lot of dogs are very allergic to horsetail. If it gets in their system, it can get lodged in their like neck or something and create like a big old swollen mass. I've seen that happen in dogs. Okay, I'm reading more comments. Dang, why do they keep telling me learn more about the U.S. midterm elections? I don't even believe in that. I hate that they forced this upon you. I'm not interested in that. Um, Tamira Renee says, Happy Halloween. That's right, it is Halloween. I should have said that at first. Happy Halloween. This is Halloween. Humble Hustler says, Humble Hustler says, I wish I had your hair, lol. No, you don't. Well, I love my hair, but like this hair needs to grow in the front more. So you need to have better hair than mine. Cynthia says, I used to go to high school in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Love the t-shirt. I got it from Goodwill. I didn't even know where Carlsbad was, but that's awesome. I have two people here that are from Carlsbad. That's insane. Apparently, it's a small oil field town. I don't know. That's what I was told by the person that was here before, who lives in Carlsbad right now. So it's just bizarre that I would wear it for the first time and have two people in my life from there. Shout out to Carlsbad. Got some stuff stuck in my teeth. Humble Hustler says, used to bathe my kids in lavender to help them sleep better. Oh, that's so sweet. What a good parent. T Brown says, I love peppermint oil. All right. Christmas vibes. Humble Hustler says, I used peppermint mix with rosemary, but found better results with cactus oil. Oh, cactus oil. Never heard of that. Um, the man me says, "What's your advice for someone to start vegan? Add vegan options to your diet, and instead of thinking about subtracting things, just keep adding things, and then you'll just want those more, and then you'll start like naturally subtracting the other, more toxic foods because your body won't want them as much as your body starts to feel there's better options out there for you." T Brown says tea tree oil is harmful to animals, especially to cats and dogs. Ooh, wow, I did not know that. Guavia says your skin looks great. Thank you. I use the same oil I was talking to you guys about for my hair. I use it on my skin, everywhere, all over my body. I use the same oil. Shea butter. That mama says if tea tree oil is harmful to animals, then why is it in their shampoo to wash them? I don't know. I don't know. But you're right. I do. I have bought some tea tree oil shampoo for my dog when I had a dog. So yeah, you're right. They do have it in there. Project 45 Days says hello from Alaska. Hey, Project 45. I've never been to Alaska. I don't know if I'll ever make it there. So I have to go through Canada to get there. And I don't fly anymore. So I don't know. I'm trying to drive through Canada to get there. It's probably treacherous. That sounds treacherous. Only because there's so much land. Just so much open land in Canada. So I don't know if I'm able to do that. But maybe I'll take a boat. Take a cruise to Alaskan cruise. A yacht. I need to charter myself a yacht. Because I don't want to be on a cruise with other people. But also it's cold there. So maybe I might skip that in this lifetime. We'll see. That mama says, I tried tofu and OMG, it was amazing. I had it with avocado toast. Ooh, okay. Get it. Kanye West the best says, why don't you fly anymore? First of all, great name. Kanye West is the best, or one of the best. But why don't I fly anymore? I do have an entire podcast where I talk about me not flying, but I will kind of hint on it a bit. The main reason I don't fly anymore is because I've worked closely with certain sectors of our government. I'll say I can't really talk about it too much because I'll get assassinated, if you know what I mean. But from what I've experienced in my work, I know for a fact that there's extraterrestrials amongst us, and their vehicles are so much more technologically advanced than ours. And I feel like driving in a plane or riding in a plane is similar to riding in like one of those those wooden planes they first started off with that were falling out the sky when they're first trying to figure out planes, which was a lie, by the way. That was just they used those stories as if that's really how it happened, how we learn how to fly. That's not how we learn how to fly. We've learned how to fly from extraterrestrial activity, from them teaching us. So it's this is anyway. But anyway, I'll let them have their little fake story to tell people. But the planes we fly are so old. The technology is ancient. It's like it's just too. It's unsafe. It's unsafe, and the TSA is so rude, and it's the seats are so cramped, and I hate it all. And I have to trust some pilot, and depression is up the roof right now. So I can accidentally get a pilot who's depressed and decide that they're just gonna take all of our life on a plane. I don't trust it. I do not trust these people. It's just too. It's a messed up situation, and at least they say like, oh, cars are more dangerous than planes. I don't agree with that. It depends on who's flying, who's driving, who's operating the vehicle of any type. But yeah, of course, things can happen anywhere. I could be standing right here, and then a car can zoom in front of me right now and crash into this, and that's a car accident. It hit me and hit the house. It hits me. You know, anything can happen. But we have bricks on the side of this house. So I hope the bricks would save me. I hope the bricks would save my life. I hope. Oh my gosh, this is the brick house. I'm gonna stop thinking about that. But anyway, things can happen anyway. But like, I just do not have any interest in flying. And that's also the place that they try to arrest you the most, at the airports. And people just let them get away with it. They can set you up and place something in your bag. They'd be like, "Oh, we're checking your bag," and they just drop a little bag in there, like, "Oh, you have this in your bag. You're going to jail. It's not even yours." They can just set you up, and nobody questions them because they're the TSA. Like, no, it's too sketchy. That's how Dr. Sebi got taken out. So I'm not interested in flying. Flying is not safe at all to me. I feel bad when my family flies. Project 45 says it's not always cold. In Alaska, it's not always cold. Okay, good to know. Also, the government uses way more technically advanced vehicles and aircrafts. Way more, like 20 years ahead of what we're using. So it's like, why would I go backwards? You know, I'm not interested. And private jets, very unsafe. It's crazy because, like, the only way you can ride those government vehicles, those aircrafts, is if you work for them still. Like, you have to stay, you have to be on their, like, in their payroll or whatever. You have to be enrolled. The second you leave, you don't have any access to any of that anymore. That's why people are on the streets. You'll see veterans losing their minds on the street because they're like, they've seen so much. And then they're expected to come back to the civilian world and act like they saw nothing. And then be hunted down. Some of them they know so much that they'll be hunted down and they have to watch for their life because they don't want the government to take them out for exposing information. So it's just like really weird. Very weird. I hate that we live in this kind of world. I wish that people would just knew what was real. If people knew that there's extraterrestrials out there, they knew it from their soul, and they actually like realized that it's a real thing and it's been here forever. They've been here forever, multiple different species. Then we wouldn't feel so comfortable jumping on some old jet plane, sitting like a sardine in a When you see these vehicles that these extraterrestrials have, you will laugh at our planes. You would laugh and cackle. You'd be like, "That's what people are flying? That's what we're flying? And they're flying these?" Like, it's insulting. American planes are just the Western world's planes that we use for civilians. It's insulting to what's out there. And I refuse to be a test dummy to these vehicles. I hate when my family even flies, but they do because they're gonna do them, and they haven't seen the things I've seen, and I can't blame them for that. I wish I didn't see what I've seen, but I'm not gonna go and do that. Like, the last plane I did, I flew back from New York to LA, and I told myself never again in my life will I get on a plane. And I've been on a lot of planes before this, like especially for work. And I was like, nope, what am I doing this for? I know better. I know too much now. I've experienced too much to risk my life over and over again. For what? To get somewhere faster? I'd rather drive. Take my time, go see some sights on the way. Whatever. I feel anxiety the entire time on a plane. Like, the whole time I'm thinking, is this plane gonna go down on me? Would this be it? Would I see my family again? Would I make it home? Will this pilot have a mental breakdown or a heart attack or something? I don't know. All these questions are up in the air. Would there be a technical malfunction where this ghetto engine that these planes have combusts upon itself? What all these things can happen. The logic says, how much do you eat in a day? How many meals do you eat in a day? I used to eat like one or two meals a day, but now I eat like more 3 to 4 meals around. I kind of eat throughout the day. I just kind of keep going, snacking on stuff, trying to gain weight, just because I want to, not because I need to. Like I like the way I look right now, but I would like to have bigger arms if I can. If not, it's fine too. I'm fine where I am, but it'd be nice to bulk up, give the Hulk, and plus we need to eat a lot right now because we're about to go towards another level of a planned recession where food is going to be very scarce. So it's time to hibernate, like the bears do. Eat. Get ready for the stuff. Get ready for the famine. Some people are already experiencing that. Humble Hustler says, very true. Main reasons I never flown. Good. I mean, I completely understand. I think flying is reckless. It's reckless and it's too trusting of people we don't even know. Most of the time you fly, you don't even get to see your pilot. The pilot isn't always out there. Or if you do see him, you just see him for a second. He waves at you, you just go sit down. You don't know this person. Or she waves at you. He or she, whoever it is. You don't know them. You're trusting your whole life in their hands. No. Up above the clouds, in a flimsy plane, that a bird can get sucked into the fan. What do you call it? The turbine? What do you call the fan part? Get sucked into the fan and just mess the whole plane up. You know, a lot of birds in the sky, right? Let me see, how many birds are there in the world? Let me see, how many birds? How many birds are there in the world? I'm scared to see this. 50 billion birds. That's what Google says that. 50 billion birds. And if one of those birds gets in that fan and gets it stuck somehow, you gonna fall out that sky. But not those extraterrestrial planes or vehicles. The advanced technology would blend that bird up. Or just smack into the bird. Or if some of them just know the bird's there and just move or navigate around it. Like, there's just no, not me out there with 50 billion birds trying to fight. No. Sometimes the landing gear doesn't come out. Peso says, what's your age? I am 32 this next month coming up in November. I'll be 32. Tay Tay says, with W shirt, win shirt. Okay, thank you. Beto says, what did you see? I've seen enough for me not to ever fly again. I've seen enough. I've seen more than I would like to have seen. I do have a word of caution to people. I know there's a lot of people out there who want to know more, who want to go down the rabbit hole. Don't. Because once you go down the rabbit hole, there's nobody there to lift you back up out of it. Then you're just in a hole. It's not really worth it. Like, I thought that knowledge was super important until you learn too much, and you're just like, what do I do with this? Because you have to live back in this world. It's not like you can just stay in the other realm. It's dangerous in the other realm. You know, it's a life-ending thing. They live, when you know a lot, your lifespan, the more you know, the shorter your lifespan. And I'm talking about the more you know. But if you know, then you value peace. If you can value peace after you learn enough, if you can know enough not to want to know anymore, then you might be saved. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. A dangerous, deadly dead end. I think that's where they came up with the word dead end. I feel like that's something that very symbiotic. Like, it really is a dead end when you go down the rabbit hole. Because think about it. Even if you recognize, and let's say theoretically you encountered and were around extraterrestrial beings, does that mean your life's going to change that much? They've been here before you were, and they have their own intentions, and there's multiple species. You barely know the people around you. We don't even know that many humans, but now, and we don't even know that many species of animal. But now we have a whole another type of species from different planets and galaxies and times. All this, like, what do you do from that? What do you do with that information? What do you do once you find out that you're equivalent to the lab rat that scientists testings on? What do you do when you get that kind of information? Does a lab rat ever make it out? What lab rat has ever made it out? And let's say somehow they miraculously do get out of the lab. What snake eats them? What hawk eats them? What owl eats them? What do you call those people that come to your house? Terminators. The exterminators. What exterminator catches them? You know? So even if the rat was able to get out of the lab, is it going to take over? Is there going to be a rat president? No, because people don't respect rats enough for them to be president. Or for them, and presidents don't even matter. So, like, the rats are never going to win anything. They're a different level of species. That's similar to what humans are to these extraterrestrials. And it just makes it feel like, why do you go down that road? Like, what's the point of the information? You can get as much knowledge as you want to get, but if you can't do anything with it and you just feel more and more imprisoned afterwards, that's why I went right back. I reverted. I said, you know what? This is all trash. I'm not interested in learning anymore. I want out. I don't want them to take my life. I left the industry completely. I left what I was doing. And I commit to art. I'm an artist. I'm not trying to change the world or anything. I'm not over here being a revolutionary or like, oh my God, like, we have to unite you guys and fight against the power. We gotta fight against the power. No, that's why they have not killed me, because I'm not fighting against anything. I'm living my life. I'm creating art. I'm working with artists, doing branding and marketing. Like, I don't do that stuff I was doing before. I don't do anything that's threatening their power. I talk to you guys about stuff, but some of you guys think I'm a conspiracy theorist and like, oh, put on a tinfoil cap. Oh, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Conspiracy. I don't even care. But I do love that new fashion hat. There's like a fashionable hat now that looks like a tinfoil like baseball cap. Super dope. I saw it on Jaden Smith. Like I would love to wear that. That's so cool looking. Anyway, I just want people to know to enjoy where you're at right now, because it is enough to enjoy your family, any family you have, anything you love doing. Enjoy where you're at. Like, don't think too much about the big purpose or meaning of all this stuff, or it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Like, you're gonna lose your joy. You're gonna end up um, jaded, beyond jaded, disillusioned, confused, disempowered, depressed. You're gonna end up all those things if you keep on going down that road. It's just not worth it. Stick to what you love to do. Art and connections, your own personal connections, the people you do like being around. Because it's not worth it. I've seen too much, and I wish, part of me wishes I can unsee it, but then I know that is futile. Like, how do you wish to unsee something? It doesn't really work that way. But if I had another go about, I don't believe in reincarnation, really. I don't really believe in that from what I've experienced. But if I did have another go around, I would have skipped all of that. I would have skipped going down the rabbit hole. I would have taken the blue pill. The blue pill is nice and sugary, nice and sweet. That red pill is nasty and bitter and burns going down your throat. It's not worth it. Not worth it. There's no hero moment. It's not a moment where you're like, oh, I got all the information. I have all the pieces. I can finally save the day. No, you're still a lab rat, and now you just know it for sure. um, uh, I really feel for you guys. Oh, somebody asked a great question. Octus says, "What do you think about motorcycles?" Absolutely not. I had a family member recently go through something very traumatic on a motorcycle, and I do not believe people should ride them. I think that they're so dangerous and so unnecessary. They're just an unnecessary vehicle. I don't even know why people are intrigued by them. Yeah, they look cool in a way, like they kind of look cool aesthetically, but they're just so dangerous. I don't know a single person who has a motorcycle who hasn't had a intense accident. I just don't get why people keep buying them. So that's my opinion. I do not support motorcycles at all. Lavandria says, "I love your vibe." Thank you. Octa says, "What do you think about motorcycles?" I already answered that. Humble Hustler says exactly. Nia says, "Almost thought you were eating meat." Oh no, never that. Octus, you're asking the same question. I already answered you. Ashley says, "Hey love." Hey Ashley. Ashley, the song's on SoundCloud now, so go to my SoundCloud at Rock Mercury and you can see it. You can hear it on there. It's just recently up there. So that's just the one song. I didn't really want to send it to you because it's not like it's a good. I'm happy I put it out just to get it out, but it's not the way I want to produce my album. The album's gonna be very different than this song, but this song is like, I like the acapella version of it. Is the best. It's called Hell, Hell, and Kim Kardashian's on it, but it's just, I don't know. This song's a little bit chaotic. But my new, it taught me a lesson. Like, producing this song showed me that I want to go with much more simplicity on the upcoming songs. I want to be much more simple, like one takes, almost like freestyling, but I have it written down, but more of a freestyling flow to the songs for the new ones, because I just need it to be less chaotic. But this song is out. and I'm working on the album right now, but the full album, the 10 song album. So beware of that, and I'll send that to you on SoundCloud too. But it'll be on all the platforms. The song "Held" will be on all platforms by November 6th. That's the date that they told me at Ditto Music. Humble Hustler says, "Do you think shape shifting exists?" Absolutely, but only certain species of extraterrestrials can shape shift. Octa says, "What do you think about motorcycles?" Already answered that. Akoots said, "Be my name again." It's Akoots, not Octus. Okay. Okay, fine. Akoots. All right, you guys. I'm gonna jump off of here before I get assassinated. So thank you so much for rocking with Mercury. I had a great time chatting with you guys. Very good breakfast. I'm very full. Yeah, I'm tired. So, see y'all soon. Rock on, Mercuryans. Stay safe out there. Bye. Visit rockmercury.com for all things Rock Mercury. Bye.